Hello everybody and welcome back to another Danger 5 Brotato run. Today we're going to be doing the baby character. On Abyss. He gets plus 12 harvesting and negative 20% item price, and you gain a weapon slot when you level up instead of a stat upgrade up to a max of 24. You start with one weapon slot. Shop always sells at least one weapon. You get a 130% XP required to level up addition, so like it's really hard to level up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do some things to offset that and hopefully get more levels, get more weapons and all that other good stuff. Easiest way to do this is stick run. I've done several other runs too on other weapons, but they are way harder, which I actually don't like about this character. But let's go ahead and get into it here on Danger 5. We're gonna be running the stick the whole way. We're gonna be taking that, so it's kind of not really that fun of a build as far as, you know, changing it up. And I'm going to show you some things that we can do to try to offset the difficulty on this, because for me this was one of the harder characters. I just thought on Abyss, on Crash Zone, not so much. Crash Zone was super easy. I'm so used to the bosses and characters in Crash Zone that it makes it super easy. We're going to lock in a stick. We're not going to take the upgrade here because we want more sticks, not less of them. So we're going to wait until we upgrade our level first. Penguin's a really good item because this is going to give us 1 HP regeneration until the end of the wave when picking up consumable while at maximum health, and also we get 1 HP regen. Whistle's actually really good too because we're going to get loot aliens early, so those are two good really early items that we got. Sometimes you get lucky. We're just going to keep looking for other stuff here. Lumberjack shirt, going to get that early and take that, and boxing gloves, probably one of the best items we can get. It's melee damage and knockback. There's no negative to taking that, so we want more melee damage for sure. The Abyss board is so much harder than the Crash Zone just because the projectiles that some of the guys shoot are just super hard to dodge, in addition to that I feel like that there's just so many enemies. And then they throw in, on top of that, they'll throw in, you know, 3 elites throughout the whole entire thing, and it just really takes a toll by the time you're running around for 60 seconds or whatever it is. Let's go ahead and take that stick now. So now we got 2 sticks and get that upgrade. We're gonna lock in this stick until we level up again. The charcoal is gonna give us +2 to melee, but losing the harvesting kind of sucked, but we're still gonna take it anyways, just for the melee damage. And mushroom's good because we're gonna get HP regeneration. I'm not too worried about luck on this run at all. What we're looking for is defensive and offensive stats, obviously, but mostly defensive stats. This is just, you don't want to take a projectile hit and die in 1 to 2 shots. That's just makes the game not really that fun. And you want to be able to run through mobs and kill a whole bunch of them because you're mostly melee, so you're gonna be up and close and personal with them. So best way to do that is take additional armor, take dodge, HP regen. I don't really have good luck with lifesteal whenever I take it, so I don't usually take it that often. We don't need elementals, so we're going to skip that. Let's go ahead and take this, but we will take this for melee and HP regen. Hedgehog, we just took HP regen, but we want that melee damage still. So we're going to take that and stick again. We're going to skip the bag. Normally I would take the bag. The bag's a really good item, but this time we're going to skip it just because it just takes up more money, and we need to save all our money for sticks and other items. Important thing about this run, if you want to make it easier on yourself, is to stay away from cursed enemies and getting any kind of curse throughout the entire run. It's hard enough as is, and every time I take curse it starts to look like it's going to be awesome, and then by wave 20 you're just actually getting shredded because of all the additional health and speed that the enemies have. So I try to stay away from it as much as possible. Got 4 items now, so we keep going here. We lock in another stick, and coffee is an awesome item for us. It's going to give us attack speed, so we're definitely going to take that. Scar is another really good item, and we're going to be taking this throughout the whole way. Anytime you see Scar, take it. You want as many of these as possible because it's going to give you the XP gain of 20%. Here's your first armor upgrade. It sucks that these helmets give you negative speed, but the armor is so important. Definitely don't sleep on the armor. Hopefully we'll get some speed upgrades along the way, like the beanie and whatever, to offset that. But I just take armor every time you see it. If you can get even 9 armor by the end of this, then you're in good shape. I think other builds, it's easier because you're taking the stat upgrades as you're going, and every time you level up, you're gonna get a stat upgrade, and that stat upgrade has a chance of giving you like +3 armor, you know, so it's way easier to get armor on a stat upgrade than it is on this character. This character, you don't get them on stat upgrades, so you're kind of stuck with just trying to find it in the item shop. So got another weapon upgrade, and we're gonna take this crit chance. As much as that sucks to lose our armor, that's a lot of crit chance. You know what, I'm gonna stick with the armor, screw that. We're doing enough damage. Stick by what I'm saying here. Go ahead and lock it in another stick. Elemental we're not taking. Chance to heal when we pick up material is good, so we'll go ahead and take the monkey. And there's another scar for us, so we get more XP. $130% of XP, negative XP is pretty bad, but I found that they do give you, for some reason, a ton of scars. I feel like I get more scars on this run than I do on anything else. Your other option is also too, you can ban items if you're having difficulty getting items that you want, like armor and stuff. This is a fully just default run. Like I don't change any of the settings on it. I don't have manual aim. I don't have any of that. I just have basic setup of whatever it is. So I don't have ban items on. You can see that it can only lock items. It's just basically like the vanilla game. Propeller head, you could take luck, but I found that luck on this character just goes way too fast, and it doesn't really matter all that much. As much as I want it, I like it. If I get like a 30 luck extra boost, then I'll take it, but most of the time I'm just looking for... I should have taken that worm, that alien worm. I skipped over it too fast. Now this one maybe, because it's 20 luck, so I might take that. Anything, I would say 20 and above, like 20, 30, go ahead and take it. But if it's lower than that, then don't. Hunting trophy will be good because it'll give us extra material on critical hit if we ever get our critical up. And then metal's good because it's going to give us armor, speed, damage, and HP, which are all great things. The elite waves in Abyss are just so difficult. I know people are gonna be like, no, they're super easy, but I think they're hard. The dodging mechanics on a lot of the projectiles just always throw me for a loop. Way more than Crash Zone. Like Crash Zone, I don't have any problems with the bosses, but for some reason these always throw me. Like the spiral, never fun. Alright, another level there. I will take this just because it's free, so we'll just go take that luck for now. Take that, and then we'll take more luck. We'll take a stick first. Yeah, we'll take all this stuff. Except the metal, because we can't afford it. The HP regen, we'll take instead of the luck there, and wheelbarrow. As much as I want that harvesting, I still need the armor too bad. So, even if it's one armor, it's better than nothing. I just don't want to lose armor on this run. Dodge is really good too, so hopefully we'll get some dodge. You do want just even a little bit of luck for even like 1 or 2. I've gotten legendary items on it with like 5 luck, so it can't happen. But it's mostly because when you hit the trees, you get extra crates, and that's really helpful because that's an extra item right there with a chance of giving you a really good item. So worth having just at least a few points in that. All right, harvesting 40 I would love, but I do not want to lose damage per second. I don't like that on my runs, so let's go ahead and take these two items. This is a lot of dodge to lose for basically 3 melee and some 5 crit chance, so I don't want to lose that much dodge. The speed increase though would be nice on this, so losing crit chance would suck again, but I think I want the speed to get around a little bit quicker. Don't take turrets, those will just kill the cursed enemies and ruin your day. Baby Gecko is okay if you want to take that. That gives you instant attractive material at 25% when it's dropped, which could help with the monkey if you have, you know, chance of healing on material pickup. So that could actually help heal you. Pick out these coral reef guys before they can shoot. There's the whistle. So we got when we hear the whistle, that means that there's an alien, a loot alien on the screen, so we can go kill him and then get an extra crate. Take down those big guys if you can, they give you a lot of materials. Ball and chain, we don't want our, as good as that is with 3 armor and damage and all that good stuff, weapons have a minimum cooldown, which is not ideal, so I don't take that. I do take the tardigrade though, and butterfly is a good item. Reason being is we don't take elemental damage and we get lifesteal for free basically. So, well, not free, we have to pay for it, but still better than nothing. We do need to get our damage up. I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of HP for that damage to get our damage in the positive at least. We're taking another stick. White flag is probably one item that I don't usually take ever, like on any runs, but the abyss, and if it's difficult, I really recommend this because it's already overwhelming. There's already too many enemies, so I really recommend that. Just to kind of dial it back a little bit. Don't take turret. Take little muscly dude. He's one of the best items that we can get, and also black belt. These 2 items are probably top tier. The black belt's gonna give us XP and the melee and the knockback, and this is gonna give us more melee and max HP. So 2 really good items there that we got. That'll help boost us quite a bit. You see we're taking mobs down pretty quick now. Make sure you hit all your trees so you can get those crates. That update, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I hope you have too. If you have, let me know what you think of it in the comments. Do you like the pets? What's your favorite pet? All that good stuff. This loot alien, hopefully. Oh, I got a curse there. I didn't mean to. I was kind of trying to back away from that guy and ended up hitting him too many times. We'll go ahead and recycle that. I don't need engineering. So lure, we're gonna go ahead and take for HP, and we got 2 more weapon slot updates. Another black belt, that's amazing. So we're definitely gonna take that. I'm gonna skip the alloy because I want dodge to get my dodge up, and that's a lot of dodge to lose. Another stick. Salt water is a really good item for us. That's gonna +2 melee damage, +3 attack speed, +10 speed for 3 seconds when you take damage. That's a must. Don't take landmines. That'll just kill other stuff that you don't want dead. Another stick. I'm gonna skip that for now. Pocket factory, same thing. We don't really need that. I will take more melee damage though. And still want to keep my armor. It's really, really hard to get armor on this character. It's just insanely hard. Without the stat upgrades, it makes it really difficult to get armor. And armor is really important on the Abyss just because of all the projectiles. But take as much HP regen as you can. You know, if it's lifesteal and it doesn't affect you, like Butterfly is a really good item for that, but all the other defensive perks are really, really important on this character. But if you can get your armor up to like 9 or 10, you should be golden to get through this, but that's really hard to do, like I said. So horde, or this is, I think it's a horde wave, right? I don't know. I didn't see if it was a horde wave. I'm assuming it's a horde wave. Feels like a horde wave. Weird Ghost, you do not want to attempt with Fate on that. Lure, you're going to get 2 HP regen and more loot aliens. Medical turret could be good. This is really good. The metal's really good, so we're going to take the metal. I'm going to skip the turret though. I don't want to waste my money on it. And we're going to take a level 3 stick. And all this stuff is good. We want to get our crit chance up, so I'm going to take that just to kind of get the crit chance going. Want to get at least in the positive for that. Jelly Shield is a new pet, and you're only limited to 3. It spawns a Jelly Shield pit that orbits around the player. It can block projectiles, so that's huge for us. That's always good. Anything that's a defensive pet is going to help us. Don't take any offensive pets because they're just going to kill cursed enemies. So we're on wave 12 here. Every time you hear that whistle, just make sure you take those guys out. We got a couple crates, which is nice. Man, whistle is so nice. So nice. Definitely one of my favorite items since I started playing again. Because I always just had a problem finding the loot aliens. There I saw a cursed guy and I pulled back as fast. Oh, there's another one. I killed him on accident. Gotta watch out for those cursed guys as much as possible. Alright, 4 crates there. Got a pickup harvest, pickup range and harvesting. We're gonna lose dodge though, so I'm gonna go and recycle. We're gonna recycle that too. Okay, we got the I don't know, Explode? I don't know how to pronounce that. Your highest max HP and lowest lifesteal positive primary stats are swapped when you get this item. So we'd get like 47 lifesteal and 2 max HP. No, thank you. I don't think I've gotten that character or that one yet. Or maybe I just already knew it and skipped it all the time. Elemental damage, we'll recycle that too. So we got a lot of recycled stuff there. So we have 500. We'll take all the defensive stuff that we need and skip all that. Jelly's max HP for every different weapon. We don't have different weapons, so that's only going to give us 1 max HP, but it's also 36, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it. Crit chance from energy bracelet is good, so that's going to up that. Hopefully we'll get positive on crit chance here soon. Padding would be good if we can get money, so I think I'm going to wait on that. That's a good one to lock in always if you see that, and wait to buy that until you come back into the shop and you have a lot of money. We're going to lock in the stick, and you know what? I'm just going to keep the money because we have 2 things locked in right now. We're doing pretty good damage, and I need more max HP for sure, so I want to be able to get back in the shop and have that max HP ready for me. Still don't really know how those machines work. If you know how those machines work, let me know in the comments. I always see those big machines and I'm like, hold on, but I don't know if they turn into something or what. But I mean, I know they turn into like a big guy eventually, but I don't know what the parameter is to make them turn into a big guy. All right, bag. I'm gonna skip that. I know it's good, but I don't want to lose speed if I don't have to. Crystal's really good. You get attack speed and +1 attack speed for every second on the wave is lost when you take damage. But first, the first thing we're gonna do is take this padding because we gain what? We have 500 now materials, so we're gonna gain 6 HP +3, so we're gonna get 9 HP now instead of just what we would have gotten before, which would have been I think 2 less. So, and then we're gonna take the crystal. You're gonna take the gambling token. We're gonna lose armor, which sucks, but dodge is good. Lock in another stick. We'll take the life steal. Don't want to lose dodge again, so I don't know how many sticks we're up to right now, but it's looking pretty good. You can see we took out that walrus super fast. Even the cursed walrus we took out super fast. Just gotta be really careful cursed enemies now because you can kill them so quickly, then you can get cursed even faster. So just gotta try to keep an eye out, even though there's a million things on the screen at one point. Those narwhals can hit pretty hard too. If those are narwhals. I'm assuming they're narwhals. Alright, free jelly, whatever. It's not very helpful. Awesome. Wings is great. That's going to give us tons of range. Get our range back to positive and our speed way up. And black belt, of course, is always good. We could have taken the stick if we had enough money, but I just blew it on all that other stuff. We do need damage up really bad, but we'll keep re-rolling here. Lock in another stick. We got an elite on this wave, so it might be the end of all things, depending on who it is. This guy's kind of hard, but not too bad if you get close enough to him. His big thing is these giant bullet things he shoots out. He usually shoots 3 of those out, so you can get close to him again right after that and take him down. You can see we killed him super fast. Hopefully we get a decent legendary out of that. He's probably one of the easier ones for sure. Got lucky there. There's a couple that I really hate. There's one that's got like a giant head on him. He does this like spiral projectile thing. It's brutal. I end up usually just trying to survive on that wave and not even trying to kill him because it's just a nightmare. Alright, we got Gnome, which is plus 10 melee damage, 10 elemental, range, and pickup range. We don't care about range or pickup range, so I'm going to definitely take that for the melee damage. I don't know the last time I ever got Gnome. It seems like it's been forever. Our crit chance is pretty crappy, and our armor's only at 2, so I'm tempted to take this. Catling gun, new pet. We're not going to take that. He'll kill stuff that we don't want him to kill, so... And we're gonna take these sticks and lock in another stick. Again, like you just lock in the sticks until you get a free slot. Right now, our sticks are providing 64 additional damage, just because of all the sticks we have. Also, that the HP, max HP from the primitive tag. Bone dice is one of my favorite items. I always take that just because whenever you re-roll, you can get more damage. So. And it usually does more damage. Occasionally it does health, but not nearly as much as it does the damage, so I always take it. And then metal for metal, because metal is metal. I like a little gnome hat. It's kind of cool. I wish it'd be cool if the pets, like, some of the items that you got, like they would take some of the clothes, because I mean obviously you have like a million things on your own character, but if you had pets and then like they like took the gnome hat would be pretty funny. That'd be a cool update. Just for like cosmetic bullshit. Oh, get away from that curse guy. Ah! Killed 2 curse guys there. Did not mean to. 3 curse guys. Watch for curse guys on wave 16. Don't do what I did. Alright, we'll take Tyler for free. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have taken that. I don't know why I took Tyler. He's just gonna give me more curse. Don't live by my own rules. Take a medal, and we're gonna take more damage. And we're gonna go on wave 17 with another elite. This time we got this goofball. I found if you stay really close to him and kind of go in a counterclockwise like this, it seems to kill him really quick unless you get hit by a bunch of his projectiles like that. But eventually take him down like that. Make sure you grab the crate when he's done because that'll give you full health back. So you can see how fast they're going down with this much damage on the sticks is really, really nice. I do love being able to take down the bosses with the sticks, or just bosses in general, because you get the legendary. It just makes the game more fun when you can actually take them down. Hopefully we get something real good. We did. We got Spider. Normally is really good. It would be good for this character in general if you had different weapons. But we have all the same weapon. But yeah, losing that jaw is just gonna suck. But we're still gonna take it for the attack speed and the fact that it's a good, legendary. So we'll take it. I'm gonna take a little bit of lifesteal there. Why not at this point? And we'll take more crit chance. Tier 2 items. We got another stick. At this point, you could probably start taking these upgrades for sticks because, you always have a chance of getting more. Blindfold for more dodge. And crit. Coral will be good for HP regeneration when we're standing still. This is Lucky Charm's really good. Normally, I would take that. Because there's 30 luck, but it's also we're going into wave 18, so it's not really gonna be that beneficial for us. Alien Worm, I probably will take it for the HP and the HP recovery, and we'll go to wave 18. So now we just gotta get through these next 2 waves and then beat the bosses, and we'll be all good. Tyler, probably didn't need to take Tyler. I took that on accident. I'm just so used to taking, like, on other builds and other characters, I take, like, all the pets and all the stuff, so, because you can get more armor, but we're also late in the game, so it doesn't really matter. We're not going to get much more armor than we have now, which is really low. I mean, usually I have close to, at least 8, 9, maybe 7. On this character, if you get some good armor buffs. Also, we took that white flag too. Like I said, another important item to reduce the overall enemy count. That's why I have a little bit more room to run around, a little bit more survivability. We don't need baby squid because it's too late in the game for that. We're gonna recycle a lot of this stuff. Even the laser turn I'll recycle, get all the money from that. HP regen though, and health is always good right this late in the game. Let's keep going here. This vigilante ring would be great if we would have gotten it like forever ago, but not really gonna do us any good now. I'd rather have this, which is gonna give us more melee damage and a chance to deal damage to an enemy when dodging their attack. So that was good. And another coral, which we might take next wave, so we can stand still. Getting that HP regen and standing still. Being teacher would have been great, like, way earlier. But again, wave 19, I don't know how beneficial that would. We will take another armor, though. Like I said, always good to take armor. So we can kind of just stand here and kind of see like what kind of damage and like life we're dealing with right now on wave 19. You know, eventually they're going to start working their way in and I'll have to move, but we'll see what we can survive here, how long we can survive here. Had that big walrus, even took that guy out. Gotta watch out for those projectiles, the double cross ones. Taking care of most of the sharks before they get in. Took a big hit there. Gonna kind of veer off here a little bit. Grab some stuff, run around a little bit. It was close. We almost had the full wave. It's just unfortunately those guys with the cross, where they shoot the cross projectiles, those can double hit you and they can kill you instantly. Let's go ahead and recycle bowler hat, take some more money, and then we have the barricade, which is armor standing still, which I might take that and this, so that way we can stand still. Crit chance good, so we're gonna take that and another stick. So we got 20 sticks so far. We don't need Scar at this point. This would have been nice, but we don't have enough money for it. We'll take another stick upgrade. And spicy sauce is good, but we don't have enough money. So into wave 20 we go. A lot of projectiles there right off the bat. So this guy I try to take out right away, and I kind of just go around him in a counterclockwise because his damn spiral thing is brutal. So I try to take him out as soon as possible. Try to stay in the middle of the spiral there, and then once you take him out, you should be able to take down Sharky Boy pretty easy. Same thing. Clockwise, kind of like back off. We stand still. We get that. Ooh, big hit there. Anyways, we got him. He had a couple of little runs on us there at the end, but we still managed to take him down. So a bit of Stager 5 with all like just basic settings. You can see our HP was only at 65, regen was only 9, lifesteal was only 6, dodge and armor were low too. I mean, we just, you know, we just had good damage with sticks. You just get good damage. What good item did we have? Oh, the gnome was great. The wings were great. We only got 2 scars, which I've had runs where I've gotten as much as 8 in a run before on that. So make sure you take your armor, make sure you take your attack speed, make sure you take your melee. Stay away from anything that kills cursed items, cursed stuff. This didn't really do us much good, the spider, but penguin, and you know, not super complicated run, but overall it worked out for better for us. So we won it, got it done. So hopefully that helps you on your run and you get your Danger 5 on baby character done. And I will see you in the next one. Give me a like if you enjoyed this, and I will see you later, taters.